Injuries? No, none that we believe will hold anybody out from playing this weekend against Boston College. We certainly was a physical game. We've got some guys that have some bumps and bruises and some healing that will have to take place. But nothing that we feel that will keep anybody out from action this weekend. As it relates to the COVID, we tested yesterday. We should have all of our testing numbers in here within the next hour, so I'll have a better feel for that. My concerns are not great in terms of the post-game students on the field. Those students were tested during the week. And our players were aware that they needed to get off the field in a timely fashion. So we don't believe that that's going to be a situation that is going to affect our football team. But we'll have plans in place in case it becomes an issue. Physically stronger, faster, just across the board defensively, we had individual players in 12 that were certainly as good as any player on this team. But, overall on all three levels, it's a more physical, faster football team across the board. From an offensive standpoint, the physicality on the offensive line, coupled with size on the outside that can win one-on-one matchups. We really didn't have, T.J. Jones was an outstanding player. Daniels was coming into his own. And then we had a veteran quarterback, and Ian Book. Everett was a young quarterback. So there were some really good pieces about that team. But this team, obviously has a lot more experience, depth, athleticism, and speed. So in many areas, quite different from 12. When he was here, he was, fairly bright in terms of understanding what we were doing. There were times where we were trying to get him to get the ball out of his hands a little faster, but the normal, I would say, progress that most young players were making in the program, he was making. I think that was normal. Look, the quarterback meeting room is a very supportive one, and I know Phil and Ian were supportive of each other. I don't know what their relationship was off the field. I don't know that they ran in the same crowd, but quarterbacks are going to be very supportive of each other.